Peace. Yeah. Hey, hold on, man. Nigga back, bruh. Bruh. This has been a long time coming. This is Book of Gami. To be honest with you, I don't even know right now. I think 26. 26? 26 seems right. So we're gonna go 26. Man, today gonna be a long one. So if you watching on the Instagram, just stick with the video. Go ahead and go to the IGTV. Go ahead and go to the YouTube. Cause I got some shit I gotta tell y'all. Man, alright. So first let me set this out a little bit more. Alright, man. Y'all probably like, yo, what the fuck you been at, nigga? How come you ain't been on the goddamn internet doing your goddamn Book of Gami shit, nigga? You said you gonna do that shit every goddamn day, nigga. Where the fuck you been at? It's been like a whole motherfucking month, nigga. What the fuck going on? I'm sorry. Wholeheartedly. I apologize. But you can't pour from an empty bucket. I can't touch y'all if I can't feel myself. You know what I'm saying? I had some shit going on mentally, spiritually, not really physically. In my physical space though. It might be an echo in this room. You might notice I'm back in my original room if you've been, you know what I'm saying, since day one. I'm back in the original space, but you also might notice it's a little different. Let me run y'all through, you know what I'm saying? Let me run y'all through the happenings. So since my last Book of Gami, the roommates that we had, niggas left, just like bounced. They're like, this is the room that we had, and man, this is the old studio that I had, well, it's the studio that I had earlier. But then, you know what I'm saying, I had quit my job. Okay, let me just goddamn walk y'all niggas through the whole shit, my whole life. Niggas. So I threw New Era Music Fest earlier this year. Like, physically and impactfully, success. It didn't make nowhere near the amount of money that I wanted it to make. So, I mean, I put everything that I had personally into the shit. I didn't make literally anything back off of it. Also, prior to that, me and then one of my old best friend, the reason why I would be in this story right here. Um, Before the festival, we had jobs, both working in the same spot. I was okay with the job I had, really like it. But anyway, we had the idea, but let's quit our jobs before the festival. Go, you know what I'm saying, super hard with the promotion and the marketing for the festival. And then after the festival, my nigga, it's me and you. Like, let's rock. And so in this house, in the front, in the driveway of the house, me and him was having a conversation. I told him, I was like, look, bro. Now, backstory. Me and him have done this like 2 times prior. You know what I'm saying? Quit jobs, focus straight on music. But for whatever reasons, didn't work out. So I told him this time, like, look, bro, you my nigga. I would do anything for you. But I got shit I can lose here, you know what I'm saying? I just got the call from my parents. I got the crib now. I wasn't homeless, but I was staying with my brother for like 6 months after I had, you know what I'm saying, lost my old crib. On the air mattress. So I'm like, I got a house now, I got insurance, I got shit, you know what I'm saying, I can lose, but you my nigga, and I believe in me and us, so if you want to bounce, you know what I'm saying, if you want to say, fuck this shit, let's go, my nigga, let's go, but I can't not fuck this up. I cannot fuck this up. You know what I'm saying? So, I quit my job. We going in with the festival. Like I said, the festival didn't make the monetary amount of money, but whatever. Yo, we still about to go in. So we come up to the crib one day and to work on some music, and he tell me that he had a job interview like the next day or so and so. Mind you, my nigga, I had bought like planners, I have bought notebooks, I done bought tablets. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we gonna do this shit for real, my nigga, like, let's do this shit. But so when he told me he had the interview, I'm saying like, interview. I thought we was out of, you know what I'm saying? I thought we were about to go in with the shit. And yeah, you know, explained his side of the story, which I completely understand. You know, kids, staying with his mom, got to get his life together, need income coming in on a regular. 100% understand that. But my nigga, we just said a week ago we was gonna quit our jobs, and I quit my job that I told you I couldn't quit. So after that happened, I mean, I can't lie. I was like, I couldn't even. I think we came here to work on music because we had that conversation in front of the house too. Then we came here to work on music, but I don't even remember if we worked on music or not. I just remember that after that, you know, days will go, and I text him like, "Yo, bro, so you know what I'm saying? When you think you're gonna be ready to go in on the music? Mind you, I don't got a job. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, I ain't got a job. Hey, yo, bro, when you think you be able to go in with the music? Hey, man, as soon as you know what I'm saying, I started getting. He's texting back as soon as I started getting things right with my, you know, I got a thing right with my mom and my dad. Not mom and dad, my mom and my family, my kids. I completely understand that, man. That's the one thing I want to say. That I completely understand. I don't want anybody to misconstrue that. But that's always, you know what I'm saying? These things have always been there. And when it comes to working a job or pursuing your dreams, it gets you enough money to pay all those things. And the job, you know what I'm saying, it gets you money so you can pay those things, but you sacrifice your dreams. We just decided we was gonna go all the way in our dreams right now, bro. I sacrificed my job. I was gonna balance. Now you want to just go on the job so it just really fucked me up, and I didn't really know what to do, and so I was just like, all right, well, let me know, you know what I'm saying, when you ready, because at the end of the day, consistency is key when it comes to chasing your dreams. Like you can't start and stop, and we were starting to get ahead of steam. I'm like, man, I don't want to keep, you know what I'm saying, repeating and starting and stopping and starting and stopping and shit. And so I just let it go. Let me know when you're ready. And I ain't never heard from nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like on the music tip, I hit him one day. I was buying some bud I was buying some bud, and I was like in this area, and I was like, I don't want to be near you and then not hit you up. You know what I'm saying? And it's fuck it. But on the music tip, that shit really fucked me up because I told him, like, I was like, yo, bro, I can't see myself doing this shit without you. And then a week and a half later, here I was. So that on the music tip, that's why I made, if you think this song is about you, it probably is. I was going through a lot. That song is about him. That song is about a lot of people. That's why it's called, if you think this song is about you, it probably is. I'm a super positive person, and I don't really live in negativity, but you can't have that stuff inside you. So there's a lot of pent up emotion and things that I've had inside me for a long time that I just don't express, put in one song. So if you have heard, if you think this song is about you, it probably is. And you think it's about you, it probably is. Because I take the high road, I guess you would say, in a lot of times, or it's the low road depending on how you look at it. When if there's confrontation, or I know if I say this person might feel that type of way about the situation or me, and I don't really want that person to feel a particular way about me, so I don't say it, or I let things slide that I shouldn't let slide. It's a lot of ways you can look. It's healthy in some aspects on their end, but then not on my end. And then at the same time, I'm avoiding the confrontation because I don't feel comfortable in that moment when the confrontation is. I'm not a confrontational person. So when it hits, I'm like, I don't really know what to do here. I'm not at full capability as I normally am in a everyday situation where I'm just like, okay, bet I can assess this situation on a level plane. And that controversy, it's like after it's done, then I'm back normal. Then I'm like, damn, I should have said this, or I could have said this to ease this person, or I could have did this a different way to make this. So I try to I don't try to do anything I do. I would just work to avoid those situations. And so yeah, if you think if you think that song is probably about you, it probably was. And going through that whole phase of like not having my best friend to talk to, consequently not having the producer who was my other best friend. Like I was used to having my two homies around me. I've since high school. Like after high school, those are my friends. When I was in college, I had friends. But when I came back home, like those has been my niggas. So to not have anybody, like luckily I had cash because I thought about it one day. I was like, damn, if I ain't have cash for the first time in my life, I'd truly be alone. And that thought fucked with me. And like I love cash, that's my baby. But in general, like to not have your niggas was like, and I didn't feel like I did anything wrong. All I did was, you know what I'm saying, follow a conversation that we had. And I had to get that through my head because I'm the type of person where if I feel like I did something wrong, or if I know I did something wrong, or if you tell me that what I did made you feel a particular type of way, and then I can rationally see how that happens, I'll apologize for my actions because that's never my intention to fuck anybody over. That's why I don't really care, or not care, but that's why I don't really worry about negative shit coming to me because if you feel a type of way, I didn't do it on purpose. Now, if it's irrational, I'm not gonna apologize for that shit, and you can just feel the type of you can just feel how you feel. But if it's something that I did and I know I did it and I like, oh shit, my bad. I honestly didn't even realize it came off that way. I'll apologize. That's just me. So they're going through this whole situation. I'm like, what did I do? Like, I didn't do anything. Alright, well, what the fuck then? Like, alright. And shit just got weird. I just didn't want to talk to anybody and really associate with anybody. And not to mention that I didn't have a job, but I still had all these bills. And we had just got these roommates in the house, so our rent here is $880, but with 4 people in the house, that's $220. I'm like, $220 ain't shit. But I couldn't make $220. Like, rent was late like 4 months because of me and solely me. Like, so not having a job because I quit it so I can work on music with my best friend who then played me and went and took up another job, and I got this low ass, cheap ass rent and bills, and I can't pay them. I'm a man at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? It's weird to say that because not the most manliest man, but I'm a black man. My father has always provided for my family, so to not be able to provide $220 for rent, bruh, that shit was fucking with me on a level that it's so hard to explain. And if you've been there, that's probably the only way you can really feel me. But I just hope you got that shit was fucking with me, bruh. My whole shit was fucked up. And then my birthday started coming up, and then it came. And like no happy birthdays from my 2 best friends. And not to sound like not that I felt like a bitch about it, or I was just like a moment came over me where I was like, alright, them 2 niggas ain't hit me happy birthday. It is what it is. It's just time now to move forward. What are you gonna do? Sit here and sulk and feel this type of way for what? I got my girl with me. I'm back talking to my family. Like everything is starting to shake out. You fuck it. So it took literally from April to my birthday, literally to get my mind and feel like me again. That's the second longest time that shit has ever happened. Like it's weird as fuck when you don't feel like yourself. And that's in August. If you notice, it's October, so it's still 2 more months. And you're like, well, Gami, you felt like yourself. Well, what happened? So I'm feeling like myself, getting back there, but I'm still not able to put numbers up on the board as far as, you know what I'm saying, rent. I don't have a job like that. So, mind you, all this shit's happening because right after the festival, my car started fucking up. So I wasn't able to do my little Instacart shit. Then after my car stopped fucking up, somebody broke into my car and stole my wallet. And inside my wallet, I had my ID and I had my social security card. Mind you, I didn't have insurance on the car, and my like tax was like fucked up, so I wasn't able to go get a new ID because I had to get insurance because I had to do, I just had to do all this other shit before I can get my ID, which means I couldn't get a job. So I had to do the two things that I could do, which was Instacart and Uber, to make money because those were two jobs that I had. But I didn't have a license doing them the whole time. So I was like mad hot because I smoke. Like, it was just the most stressful shit. So I couldn't put numbers up on the board. One day, finally, September comes. My nigga, it is the 5th. I got my roommate's monies. I got my girl's money. I just did my last Instacart delivery. And guess what? I got money for rent. It's not on the 5th. It's gonna be paid on the 6th. But nigga, rent is gonna be paid. Nigga is lit. I dropped the lady groceries off. I'm going home. Cash was like, hey, can you pick up some cheese? We get this vegan cheese. Can you pick up this cheese? I got you. I'm feeling good. I'm driving down the street. I pass a cop. Fine. I look at because the cop, I'm going this way, the cop going this way. And it's a street where everybody then goes that way. I look at my rearview mirror. The cop says, goes like this. I'm like, alright. Alright. Stop sign. Hit stop sign. Where can I go? Alright, stop sign. Oh, some cars coming. Boom. I just gotta get across the street to the Food Lion. Across the street to the Food Lion. That's all I gotta get. I pull out in front of the cars. Then I go to make my U-turn. But there's cars coming on the other street. Shit. Now the cop is behind me. Because the cars that was coming on my side of the street, it looked like it was a lot of cars. It was like 5 cars. Cop right fucking behind me now. I can't do the U-turn, so I just go straight into the neighborhood. I go straight into the neighborhood. Cop pulled me over. License, registration, proof of insurance. I ain't even got it, bro. You ain't got license, registration, and proof of insurance? Nah. This car stolen? No. It's my car. It's registered to me, but I don't have license. That was stolen. I don't have insurance because I could afford it. And my registration, I just blinked. I have a registration in the car. All right, 1 second. Oh, I know my license number though. So I told him my license number. Thank God I knew my license number. I learned it just in case I didn't have my license on me, and I wondered if it would be fine. So he goes back to his car, bruh. I had took a celebratory bowl hit after I had did that last delivery, but I had my windows down, and I ain't really get a good light on it, so it wasn't a big one. But I was afraid my car smelled like weed, and I couldn't find my spray, and I didn't want to move around too much. And then next thing you know, there's another cop on this side of the street, or on this side of the car, and I'm like, well, hi, officer, how you doing? He's like a Hispanic dude, and he got his light just looking for shit. Now, I hit my bowl, and mind you, I don't know where it is. I just dropped it. I know I didn't put it underneath my seat where I usually put it, but I can't reach for it because I don't know where it's at. Now, I'm like, looking for anything in particular? No. And then I think we have like some regular conversation. And then anyway, long story short, other cop pulls back up, and he just gives me a ticket for not having insurance. Apparently my license is suspended. That was good to hear. But he takes my tags. I only Instacart and Uber. I need my tags. So I drive home, no tags, tell Cash. I wake up the next morning, take Cash to work. The day I was gonna go pay rent, it's gonna be paid on the 6th. Late, but not too late. But instead, I gotta go buy insurance. I gotta get my tags. I gotta get license now. Cause I gotta have those things in order to live a fucking life in America and drive my car. So I spend that money that I had to pay for rent, but had to now pay for those things and still gotta pay rent. But I don't have a job except for Instacart and Uber. Yeah. So I went back to Instacart and Uber, and rent was paid, what, like another week and a half late in September. Now, instead of getting caught up on bills, we're falling even further behind on bills. September comes. It's the end of the month now. I got a job at Chopped because I was like, you know what? The one thing that came out of this is that I got a license now. I got insurance on my car. And I can drive legally. Cool. I used the license and I immediately started applying for jobs. And I got a job at Chopped. Doing this shit with the motherfucking mezzalina. It's a fucking moon-shaped blade. Cut motherfucking salads all goddamn the hell nah. Fuck that shit. I quit that job after like 3 days. And then I took up a job at where I'm at now. It's a spot called Toucan Louis. But while working at Chop, Cash texted me. Said that our roommate texted. Said the power's off. What you mean the power's off? I mean, we knew the bill was due, but they ain't sent us the piece of paper saying that the bill was due like by this date, or they would cut the power off. So, power's off. I come home, I look at the bill, and they like, nigga, it's $300 before we can cut this shit on. I don't have $300, bro. Like, what the fuck? And rent is due in like 2 weeks. I look at Cash, I was like, yo, man, we just gonna have to thug it with no power. We thugged it for like 2.5, 3 weeks with no power in this bitch. I posted some videos on Instagram, not too many, because honestly, I ain't really want to share that part of my life with people. It's embarrassing. But we got through that shit. During the no power saga, that's when the roommates moved out. Now, I can understand moving out. I don't got no problem with that. I can understand moving out because niggas ain't got no power in their crib. I ain't got no problem with that. I can understand moving out because you tired of living with niggas. I ain't got no problem with that. But I don't understand moving out without communicating a single word to the other people. That is fucked up, and that's some shit that I've never done. And I've lived with my brother, I've lived with my nigga Stevie, I've lived with my parent, obviously. But it's just like, just have the decency to be like, yo, at the end of the month, we moving out. Or, yo, we got a better opportunity in 2 weeks, we're gonna be moving out. Or, yo, we moving out at the end of the week. Or, hey man, sorry, but fuck you, I'm moving out tomorrow. Or I'm moving out tonight. Or I'm moving out now. Or even I moved out. You notice how I got all the way down to I moved out? Them niggas ain't even hit us to let us know that they moved out. Communication was a really big thing in the crib. They didn't like nobody really communicated like that, especially on shit that needed to be done. It was just like niggas just didn't talk. It was weird as fuck because it started out cool. Me and homie would play NBA Street Volume 2. I bust his ass. That's just nobody can beat me in NBA Street Volume 2. That's just law. Um, but everything was cool. Like I was cool with him. I was cool with his girl. His girl was cool with my girl. My girl was cool with him. Like everybody was chilling. But I don't really know what it was. So if you stay with somebody, bro, please communicate, bro. Communication is key. But yeah, back to me finding out that they moved out. It was one night, well, one morning actually. The power was still off, obviously. Um, but let me rewind back. I was actually outside the house in the driveway, chilling, and Self was like, "Yo, you and Cash need to be prepared to pay rent next month by yourselves because they moving out." Mind you, no communication was had between them, and I don't see them because they usually just come in the room. They come in the house, go to their room, and close the door. I would see them cooking and shit, or seeing when they're going outside, but they would just come in. I didn't really see them. Their door being closed wasn't like something new to me. It wasn't shocking to me that their door would be closed. It just always was. So when Self said that, I just immediately text Cash, and I was like, "Cash, yo, Self just told me that, you know what I'm saying, we need to be prepared to pay rent by ourselves because niggas might be moving out." Now, mind you, Cash had told me that they had been removing like spices and, you know what I'm saying, like this and that, little small things from the house. And then one day, not she being Cash, but roommate, she texts Cash asking Cash when we will be home. And Cash never really understood why, but then kind of put two and two together that they were moving out that day, like moving some of their bigger stuff out that day. They didn't want to see us in the cross traffic or whatever passing. Um, so Cash was like, "I agree," and so we made contingency plans to go ahead and have rent paid without them. You know what I'm saying? We just like I was working at Chop. She stayed half of her job, so money was gonna be straight for rent. It was just the fact that the day I found out, I wake up. I think I'm doing something, and I just put my clothes on. I'm in the room, and I just put clothes on. I got a feeling they're not here, but I put clothes on. And I knock on their door, and that's when I hear the echo in this room, right? I'm like, word, open the door, empty as fuck. Only thing that they left was that little stand right there, which I'm turning into my altar. So I repurposed it, you know. But I was just like, damn, word, like. Nothing, my guy. It's all good though. No sweat off my back. I knew y'all were gonna leave, but this is fucked up to do to somebody, especially if that person doesn't commune with their subconscious like I do. My intuition, when I pay attention to it, is very on point and lets me know when people are entering my area, when people are leaving my area, and can let me know particular people's thoughts before they, you know what I'm saying, make the action. When I listen to it, keyword or key phrase. So that was like Cash's key, because we only had two keys, so we gave them Cash's key, and Cash was like, "Well, I need my key back." So I text like, "Yo, you know what I'm saying? When y'all free, or when you free, I can come link up and get the key from you. Oh, I can bring it by tomorrow when I get off work." All right, that's a bet. That was a bet, but I had quit because I was off, but then I had quit Chop, and now I got the job at Toucan Louis, so I'm actually gonna be leaving. I'm not gonna be at the crib, and I wanted to have a conversation with them. I don't really, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a conversational person, like I said before, but I do. If I have something I need to say to you, I'm working on. Let me say that shit to your face, because I'm really easy. I can say my shit over the phone or through a text message, but we live in a generation where face-to-face communication is hard. And so I want to actively work on that shit. Let me say my shit to you. And that day goes by, and I didn't hear from him. So the next day I'm off. I'm like, "Yo, bro, I'm off." You know what I'm saying? I could just slide up to you and grab the key. He texts me back. The key is in the house on the TV stand by the TV. And I'm like, now that shit fucked me up because, like I said earlier, I'm a man. So I'm like, you left my house. I welcomed you into my house. I rearranged my house. You left my house without telling me that you was leaving my house. Then you re-enter my house after you have left my house and you don't say shit to me. I have to bro. That shit rubbed me a million times the wrong way, bro. Like, I was weird way to put this. Exterior, I was calm. Interior, I was calm. But the man energy in me, like that testosterone, was like, bruh. I was fuming on the most internal part of me. And it felt so weird because I'm not like that. Like, I'm very, very chill and I don't really have that many things that would make me feel like that. So I just sent the lengthiest text message I could to accurately tell him basically everything that I told you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, just the whole replay, and then go to your next person, your next roommate, whatever you're doing, bro. Just communicate with them. And then at the end, I wish everybody the best, and I genuinely want to see people be the best them that they can possibly be, whether you do me wrong or whatever. Because it's not up to me to judge if you did me wrong. You're gonna get yours. There's a law out there called the law of karma. That ain't got shit to do with me. You gonna get yours. Ma'at, universal justice. Everything gonna weigh out. So I don't really care about if you wrong me. I want you to be the best you possible, because even if you wrong me, you may do right by millions by being the best you. So they left. I told them, well, not they left. I told them what I had to tell them. That was it. I ain't got shit to say with you like that. So block number, delete phone number. I don't need to hear anything from you. And then me and Cash were still in the dark for like another week and a half, 2 weeks. But that was cool. We got through it. We working jobs that we both fully and thoroughly enjoy now. I'm back being the me that I always wanted to be. I'm in front of my camera talking to you, which is what I want to do and what I want to be doing. And I just got all of this shit off my chest. So I want to thank you for listening, and I want to thank you for being here and being a part of my family, because this is a long-ass story, and you could have been clicked out. Peace and blessings to you. Stay tuned, because I'm going to be doing these Book of Gamis every day, because I'm back. I love you so very much. Thank you for being my friend. Bye.